bee eating your brain.
Good afternoon, y'all. So today is Wednesday, September 7th, and I read a chapter. I just literally beat myself with this. I read a chapter of Hocus Pocus today. Loving it. Of course, it's just like the movie, and I'm loving it. We're reading the first one right now. Love it so much. It's so good. Just picturing everything that happens in the movie while I'm reading this, and it's an A+, y'all. Thoroughly enjoying it so much. So, I've been reading this off and on since finishing my read for Hocus Pocus. So this yellow marker right here is what I want to get to today. As you can see, my bookmarks here, and I'm trying to get to here today, at least there today, which is 191 pages today for Horsemen. I have read maybe, I don't know, I want to say I have read roughly 13 pages today, maybe. I don't know offhand, but I'm currently eating lunch right now and gonna pick this up. Little one's probably gonna go outside and play for a bit, so I'll be able to read some more while he's outside playing. But yeah, it's extremely hot, so really don't want to do anything and move too much, so I'm just going to read this because I can't find an audiobook for it, so I'm reading it physically. It's taken me longer than normal because the spacing in this is very tiny and the words are tiny, but I'll deal. I'm absolutely loving it though. It's so good. I love the creepiness of this. So perfect for the fall season, y'all. This is a good fall read. And the descriptions of how they find the bodies is very morbid and disturbing, and it goes on to full-on detail of like basically how the body is melting into the earth and the worms are already taking over and eating the flesh. They've said this 3 times now for 3 bodies that have shown up. 2 were human, 1 was an animal. So yeah, it's very good, very creepy. Right now we're into the part of the story where her grandfather, Ben's grandfather, is telling her about how him and her grandmother Katerina became basically suited for each other. It was a they were pushed into marrying each other, basically. He met her when I think he was 9, she was 5, and he knew at that minute that he wanted to marry her and be with her for the rest of his life and protect her forever. So they have basically just been courting each other since they were super young. And Ichabod Crane in here is not like a doctor or anything. He was a schoolmaster, and there is talk of Ichabod in here. He was a schoolmaster. Katerina was getting chummy with Ichabod just to make Brom jealous, who is Ben's grandfather. So he dressed up as a horseman and scared Ichabod away. So that is the legend of the Headless Horseman in this. But Ben is trying to convince her grandfather that there really is a Headless Horseman, and he's after her, and she secretly wants to go with the Headless Horseman. So I don't know where we're going here, but I'm really loving it. I really enjoy it. It is so good, and this cover, like I've said before, is absolutely beautiful. Love it. And yeah, I'm going to finish my lunch, let little one play outside, and read, and I will check in with y'all later with a reading update. Boy. Hello y'all. So today is September 8th, Thursday. It's 4:48. As you guys seen, I did a live show with my booktube besties. We read a chapter, or I read a chapter, or we all read a chapter of Hocus Pocus. We are currently on page 60, and the chapters is called Yalbas. It's getting really good. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's literally just like the freaking movie. I swear, y'all. It's hands down just like the movie. So I read the chapter in that, and then I started reading some more of Horsemen. I got to page 181 in this, so I'm literally on chapter, almost on page 200. I have this little chunk left to go. I'll more likely finish this week for sure, hands down. And tomorrow we are starting You May Kill the Bride, Return to Fear Street by R.L. Stine. So I will more likely take this to my doctor's appointment with me, or the R.L. Stine book. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Everything's cool. Just getting checkup for the birth control and everything. So, but I wanted to check in with y'all and let you all know what is happening and what I've been reading today. So, currently right now, husband is at the park with our son, giving him some alone time with his father, giving me some alone time, and getting his energy out, because he was super energized during the live, as you guys seen if you guys watched the live. So I'm just gonna relax and read some more of Horsemen before dinner and everything. So I will check in with y'all later to let you know how far I got into Horsemen. So I'm just gonna chill and read and hopefully relax a little bit more and not be too hot, because it is extremely hot still in California. We are going through a heat wave. So yay. But I will get off here and I'll let you all know how far I get later on tonight into Horsemen. Okay, bye. Hello friends. Sorry if you hear cars. I'm literally sitting in my car right now. It's extremely hot. So this morning I had a doctor's appointment and I got to chapter 13, page 214 in The Horsemen. I'm really liking it. I thought there was going to be a scene of SA in this. Thank God there wasn't. But it's been getting weird and creepy and amazing so far. So Ben actually met the Horseman and he saved her life, because her neighbor Henrik Jansen was going to do something to her. And then he saved her life, and then her grandfather made her stay home, and when she was gonna walk back up to the house to meet up with her grandmother, Diedrich took her. He put a sack over her head and just carried her off into the woods. She finally kneed his chest as hard as she could. It wasn't very hard, but it was enough to knock the wind out of him. She grabbed a rock and started plummeting his face in, and she left him there. She doesn't know if he's alive or dead. She's currently disoriented and trying to make her way back home because he was beating the shit out of her. Sorry about that. People are extremely rude. But it's very good so far, very creepy, perfect for this time of the year. I'll let you guys know that. It is Friday, September 9th, about 11:50ish in the morning. I'm going to put my food away. I was eating, but it's getting extremely hot sitting in here, and I'm going to go back inside the building where my husband is and help him with our son. I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know that I have read some of this. Haven't read any of Hocus Pocus, and I have to start Return to the Fear Street today. You May Kill the Bride. So I will check in with y'all later when I do some more reading. Okay, bye. Hello friends, as you can see, I'm out and about. We are currently at the park right now with my so I read another chapter of Hocus Pocus, the Yabos chapter. So I did was just them ending up at Max and Danny ended up at Allison's house, and then Allison saying she would go with them to the Sanderson sisters' house. So things are gonna start amping up inside the book, and I'm excited. So when I get home, I have to read Return to Fear Street to chapter 13, because that's where Bonnie left off at. So excited about that. And I haven't read any more of Horsemen yet today. I'll probably read some more either of that tonight or starting tomorrow. But we're just out. Got done seeing the doctor this morning, did some laundry, just got done grocery shopping. Now we're at the park. So I will check with you all either tonight. If I don't do it tonight, then I'll check with you all tomorrow on my thoughts about Fear Street. Okay, bye. Good afternoon, y'all. It is Sunday, September 11th, 4:07 in the afternoon. Yesterday I finished Horsemen by Christina Henry. I gave it a 5 out of 5. Loved it. Wasn't expecting the plot twist in it. It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely going to reread this for sure, hands down. So good. Loved it. I don't want to tell you any more about it because I don't want to spoil the book for you, but the writing in this is very good. Like I've said many times in this vlog before, very fall vibes inside of this. It's told from the perspective of Ben, and Ben is actually a girl, was born a girl, but thinks of themselves as a boy and wants to be a boy and doesn't want to marry and have children or anything like that. And yeah, some crazy stuff happens in this book. Really enjoyed it, loved it. Going to reread it for sure. So today I have been reading my pages for Return to Fear Street, You May Now Kill the Bride. I haven't said anything about this, but I am now right here, currently part 4, chapter 31, page 251. So this is told in dual perspective. The first perspective you get is of two sisters who absolutely do not like each other. One was named Ruth Ann, the other was named Rebecca. Rebecca steals Ruth Ann's boyfriend, and turns out to be her boyfriend is a good, and goods and fears cannot be married or do anything with each other. She didn't know he was a good, none of the family did, and he ended up chucking her over the side of this mesa. And then you're taken back in time to, I want to say, present day, and there's another wedding at the mesa. It's with Marissa Fear and Doug something. I can't remember his last name. And the sisters have a strained relationship just like the previous sisters before. And so basically one of the sisters, they think it's cold feet and they can't find her on her wedding day, and some other stuff comes afoot. So the dad calls the police, and then they do a helicopter search over the mesa, and they possibly might have found a body. But I'm gonna leave it there. It's very good. I love it. I always 9 times out of 10 love what R.L. Stine writes. I'm loving this one. I can't wait to see what happens in the end. I just got to a really juicy part inside of this, so I will be finishing that tomorrow. probably be finishing the book tomorrow because I just have this little chunk here. But I'm gonna let my booktube besties know that I'll probably more than likely finish it tomorrow. They are currently reading it with me. They're currently buddy reading it with me. Sorry, I had to check on my son. And I'll just let them know that I'm going to finish it tomorrow since I have this little chunk here. That's all I have for now. I also have been reading off and on Yours Cruelly, Elvira, and I'm 50% into that, and I'm loving it. It's her memoir. I don't want to say too much about it. But, yeah, this is the end of the vlog. So I will talk to y'all for a new reading vlog tomorrow. Remember to be safe out there and always be kind to each other. And bye.
If I could begin to be half of what you think